About 87% of Guyana, an area equivalent to the size of England, is covered in forests. But that figure isn't just nice to hear. It signals Guyana's ability to help save the Earth by sucking in the harmful gases like carbon dioxide, which destroy the planet. Guyana's forests store some 19.6 billion tons of carbon dioxide, and it wants to make money, lots of it, from that carbon. How does that actually work? Well, the carbon is used as sort of a bargaining chip for companies in countries whose activities, such as industrial plants, release the harmful carbon into the air. When that is released, it is breathed in by the forest. So Guyana's argument is pay us for taking your harmful gases out of the air. Guyana has crafted some prices for its carbon. For the years 2016 to 2020, it is charging some $15 per ton of carbon. For 2021 to 2025, the cost increases to $20 per ton, and for 2026 to 2030, a price of $25 per ton. Added together, that's a lot of money that Guyana can make. But this effort to compensate forest-rich countries has been long in the making for Guyana. Guyana has been up and down the United Nations and other fora arguing it could do like other countries and cut down its forests to make money from, say, timber or large-scale agricultural projects, but it isn't doing that. So why shouldn't the country be paid to keep its forests safe? Norway was the first country to buy in, signing a deal for $250 million back in 2009. Years later, Guyana still has some of those Norway funds to collect, but the country's Vice President, Dr. Barrett Jagdeo, says overly bureaucratic processes at the Inter-American Development Bank have stalled that. Now, the country is working on a money-making venture on its own. Guyana became the first country to get special carbon credits issued to it by the Architecture for REDD+ Transactions, ART, paving the way for the country to get payments to continue protecting its rainforest. This time, however, companies or countries will be paying Guyana directly for the 33.47 million special credits verified by ART, which is a United Nations-backed global initiative that seeks to incentivize governments to reduce emissions from deforestation and forest degradation, as well as restore forests and protect intact forests. Those carbon credits are kind of a tradable permit or certificate that represents the removal of a certain amount of carbon dioxide from the environment. And the Hess Corporation, a United States oil company that is one of the co-ventures pursuing oil production in the Stabroek Block offshore Guyana, has been the first to buy in. Hess is purchasing 2.5 million credits for every year from 2016 to 2030, equivalent to about 30% of all of the credits Guyana has. And Hess will, in total, pay Guyana at least $750 million. Those payments are divided into sections, so let's break it down. Before the end of 2022, Hess will pay $75 million to Guyana. It will also pay for all of the legacy credits, that is, credits from 2016 to 2020, over the next 18 months. That amounts to a minimum of $187.5 million. Then, for the period of 2021 to 2025, Hess will pay at least $250 million for Guyana's carbon credits. Finally, it will pay a minimum of $312.5 million for carbon credits from 2026 to 2030. These are minimum figures because it is believed that the price for carbon credits in the international market can increase. If the price per ton increases internationally, Hess has agreed to pay 60% or more than half of the price difference. Simply, Hess will be paying Guyana more money if the price of the commodity increases. There are a few more things to note. Because Hess secured 30% of Guyana's available carbon credits, the country has about 70% of credits left to market to countries or companies. That means Guyana is able to earn millions more for its forest-saving efforts. And for any of the credits sold, Guyana's government will directly allocate 15% of the funds secured to indigenous communities for their developmental priorities. Altogether, it is expected that Guyana stands to benefit in a significant way from this new venture.